So let's get started. I hope that you found the link okay and I really appreciate you that you're here on time. Today is going to be really fun. I'll share my screen. I'll get started sharing this beautiful presentation that I call From Lost to serving humanity. Perhaps you're here because you're called. I would love to show you how you can become a frequency practitioner or a business owner, whether you're already a practitioner, you might already be in health and beauty and you want to enhance your bottom line or attract new clients or starting from scratch. You might be looking for a new career path, but you don't know where to start. And you know that perhaps you're meant for more. I'm actually going to play some frequencies. I'm being called to just put some frequencies on. This one's called Prime Numbers Vortex. I don't know, I randomly selected it. We will do some ultimate frequencies later on, but I'm going to turn on a little bit of sound just so we can, hold on, let me stop share and start the frequencies, just so you can enjoy frequencies while we're at it. The frequencies, actually, here we go. You might feel them or not. It's not really that we're doing sound frequencies. We'll do infinities plus. But you guys know about quantum entanglement is that you can just choose to receive it no matter where you are in the world. You choose to say, hey, I receive these frequencies. I'll quantum entangle with, because we all have an energy field around us. And you're in charge of your field. Even if you think that you're not or an empath, at any time you can just choose that you can receive it. And I see more people are finding this link, more people are joining, and someone's some people's otters are here as well, taking notes, but the people aren't here. They're owners, just their bots. So interesting. I find that so fascinating. But anyway, we're doing actually infinities plus abundance and release. So what we're doing is attracting abundance, infinite resources. We break down barriers and release blockages, open doors to possibilities. It's perfect for today, don't you think? So as you're coming in, just type in where you're from, say hello. Now, again, we're here because we want to serve humanity, and perhaps we don't know where to start when it comes to frequency technology, frequency business, or a career, a brand new career. But you know that you went meant for more, and you know that the future of health and wellness and the future in general is frequency technology, right? Who here believes that that the future is really about frequency technology, and we're just embarking on this whole new chapter, ancient chapter, renewed with new technologies bringing you ancient knowledge. Risa, hello from Colorado. Thank you. Are you from Connecticut, Colette? Thank you. So who is here? If you type in a 1 if you are already in the business of health and beauty, you're a practitioner, you have a business, and you want to enhance your business with frequency technology, that would be a 1. If you, or even if you're on YouTube or Facebook, some of you might be patched in. Therefore, go ahead and type in so we can understand where, understand what you're looking for, where you're starting. Or type in if you're looking for a new career path. Maybe you're doing something that you no longer feel aligned with, but you don't know what is that, and you're looking to switch, and you're like, I need a roadmap, I need some guidance around this. Okay, and then maybe you're already ready to start. You know what you'd like. You can type in a 3 and you just want to know, hey, where do I get started? I congratulate you for being here, no matter where your starting point is. So what we'll do today is just get a little familiar with what frequency technology is. We'll talk about your own vision and starting point and budget. I'll show you the path, and I will give you a special gift if you start with one of our packages today, which I'll share with you. And you are doing beauty and frequency technology, or is that what you're interested in? Because we've got that. And then I, as a quantum healer and practitioner myself, I will take you on a guided meditation to release some fears, doubts, and sabotage and give you clarity you seek of where you feel aligned. And then if there's time, which I think there will be today, for some Q&A. And so who am I? Nice to meet you. My name is Galit Reuben. That's how it's pronounced. It's actually an Israeli name originally. I've lived in the States for a very long time. And I am actually a life, a business, and health coach on the side. And I was, before that, I was working with thousands of animals. I ran a successful nonprofit, dog rescue. But as a coach and healer, I work in groups. I work with one-on-ones. I work in groups of any size. I mostly work remotely on Zoom, but I do events as well, which I would love to tell you about. We have an event coming up in October in my hometown of Ojai, California. That's where I live. Now, I began my journey with Chi Life as a client. I was looking to utilize frequency. I was actually looking for binaural beats to use as meditation music. That's kind of how I got started, and I was looking for frequency machines. I was looking at Rife. I was looking at Spooky 2 because I had some friends that were doing some remote frequencies on me. All they would do is write my name and they would send me a frequency, and I'd be like, wow, that's cool, you can do that? I had no idea. But you know, whether you believe it or not, I was a little skeptical. But over time, as I became an energy healer myself, I knew about Rife and I wanted to incorporate frequencies. Little did I know how frequencies work and what the difference was between the types of frequencies, what are Rife, what are binaural, we'll talk about all that, but I was very new. But you know how the algorithms work. They showed me the chi coils. These actually were the first coils I started with. They're slightly different now, but these were my first coils, the first machine, a Chi Coil Max, and I got it. As soon as I got it, I tried it out. I had a little backache. I don't know, I usually don't have backaches, but the universe gave me a backache that day. So I found, went in the search bar of my tablet that it came with, and I typed in backache, and it gave me backache, and I pressed it, and I put the coils near me, and in 5 minutes, my backache was gone. I was like, wait a minute, is that a coincidence? Could be, right? But then I started sharing it with my clients remotely, and they said, wow, Galit, this really increases our results. I do manifestation healings, etc., and energy healings and transformation work and past lives and all kinds of energy work. And they said, when you turn on frequencies during the work, we feel more energy go through our bodies. We feel the healing deepen, and the transformations are faster. And so it wasn't just my imagination. I received confirmations from many clients, and I started doing sessions, meditations with incredible results. And I approached Chi Life and I said, hey, I want to tell you about the results I've been getting. I created a meditation program and I told David Wong about it. And I'm just sharing my screen here because you can just go to under Learn. And when you can see this 12-week transformational course, I shared it with Chi Life. And if you want to read some of the reviews there, you can read about some of the results people were having. You can try it for 2 months. All you got to do is show up or your money back. If you're not transformed, then you can say, hey, I showed up as instructed. I meditated daily for 15 minutes and I got nothing. Well, I guarantee it. So there you go. Actually, I'll put the link to that here just so you can also find my one-on-ones there as well. I do intro. But that's how I got involved with Chi Life as a client, then a presenter, then a coach. And now I love to teach people and help them get into frequency technology just like I did, because it enhanced my business so much. Not just the bottom line, but it also enhanced my client experience and impact. So if you love to make an impact, maybe you're afraid to become an entrepreneur. I was not an entrepreneur when I started my career in all kinds of things I dabbled in. I started in advertising and all sorts of things. I was an employee. I had an employee mindset. I was scared to be on my own, but I moved to LA from Minneapolis and I really wanted to be in the entertainment industry. So a friend of a friend was working on a movie and he invited me. He's actually he was the editor on Curb Your Enthusiasm for many years. Most recently, but when he started, he said, hey, I'm working on a feature and I need volunteers. Would you help me out? So I did, and that's how I got in the business. And what I didn't realize is that in that business, you're mostly a contractor. You're very rarely an employee. And I was kind of forced into working for myself and hustling for my next job and my next gig, and having to stop being shy of asking and, hey, are you on projects? I'd like to be on your team. And that's kind of how I got my chutzpah to really start putting myself out there out of necessity, out of survival, for wanting to be in that business. And over time, after being your own boss, you just don't look back. That's how it all started. So if you're afraid, I'm here to say, there's pros and cons, but I would never do it any other way. But I was, even as doing my own thing for so many years, I still felt burnt out as an imposter, because sometimes, you think that you're going to have all this time freedom, but you really create, you're a slave to your own business, right? And I was money poor and I was wishing for change. I was always feeling failure, and actually I had some kind of underlying unconscious fear of success. I had self-sabotage. I had no idea I didn't know that the unconscious was harboring all this sabotage. I think it's kind of becoming more known now, but during that time it was new to me. I had no idea that I was a saboteur myself. But what I knew is that I was meant for more. I was stuck in fear with no clear direction. But I overcame all that because of the technique I'm going to do with you today and all this energy work. These frequencies, which what we're doing now, this frequency is called Attract Abundance, Infinite Resources, and Break Down Barriers. So you can incorporate frequencies into your life to help release some of that sabotage as well, doing it with frequencies. But what would it be like for you to say, this, now I help others transform their lives so they can get out of their own way to do the same. And I thank my past struggles for now, because they brought me to where I am today. So, what is your story of transformation? Because it's okay if you're lost. I always say you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And this could be the very beginning of your journey, your greatest transformation. Just to feel lost is questioning, hey, am I meant for more? Are there opportunities? You're open to receiving new opportunities. And many of us have been here, right? Uncertainty, questioning, what am I meant for? Where am I inspired to go next? Right? So it's showing you where you're being called and what would feel aligned. It's always your body, if you're in overwhelm or stress or just feeling burnt out with your current job and feeling unfulfilled. It's just a message for you to say, hey, there's more. You're no longer being challenged. You're no longer inspired. And there's more. Okay, so is it working with frequency technology, which will transform you and others? So what if you were able to say, I help others transform using frequency technology? And your past struggles have prepared you to serve others. Perhaps you're being called now. Well, let's talk a little bit about science of frequency healing, because I didn't know much about it, except for I heard everything is in the universe is energy, frequency, and vibration. The truth is that we're a bunch of empty space. Quantum, this is really about quantum science, and it's the future. So when we tune into specific frequencies, we can restore balance, support, healing, and elevate physical, mental, and emotional well-being within the body. When we're stressed, when we feel stuck, worried, overwhelmed, overthink, perhaps looking at all the hate on social media, what happens to our vibration? Our focus creates reality, right? Because it's when you're focusing on a certain, things that give you stress and fear-based emotions, what frequency is that aligning you with? And then it's like frequency is like algorithm on social media. It will just show you more of what you are focused on, because that's the vibration you're in alignment with, right? Does this make sense, everyone? Therefore, what Chi Life and why is that we take this science of frequency into user-friendly systems, literally a touch of a button, with our chi coils and our aura coil, the big one behind me, and they harness frequency of your choice, again with a press of a button, whether it's just releasing your blocks to helping support with pain, support with wellness and health, detox. There's many frequencies which I'll share with you, but what area are you looking to serve, or what area are you looking to experience frequencies with? Is it spirituality? Is it health and wellness? Is it a certain ailment where you want a frequency such as Rife, a particular cancer frequency support, or emotional well-being? What area are you interested in biohacking? What area speaks to you where you think frequencies? What are you excited about and to experience? Perhaps abundance frequencies, luck frequencies, relationship, chakra balancing. We can go on forever. So our units use many types of modalities at once. They use Rife, PEMF, scalar sound, gem resonance with crystals, light therapy, as well with our aura coils. And we have extensive research, and they're designed for both personal use and professional. And I think we're the leaders. We are the leaders leading the way in a safe, non-invasive, passive technology for modern wellness, offering this unique path to holistic well-being, and countless testimonials, which you can also find on our site. We broke it down for you under reviews. You can read them here by category. Okay, so if you're looking, you can go just to here on our site and reviews after this session. You're welcome to visit that. And you're saying, Teresa says, support with significant autoimmune disorders. And we have a lot of frequencies that support you. We don't claim to treat, heal, or cure any diseases or anything. We are not doctors, although we encourage doctors to incorporate our technology, because PEMF is widely studied by NASA. The FDA, I believe, allows frequencies. And actually, the great thing is that insurance is starting to support music therapy. Some of this can be used as sound therapy, depending on the type of practice. Support for MS, also for meditation. I appreciate you entering your interest so I can show you some of what's available later on, especially when we open up Q&A. So we do have some great scientific studies, which you can also visit on our website under research. But at the same time, I'll let you do that in your own time, because you know what? I am not a science geek. I am not sciencey. I am more about guidance, coaching, and energy healing through heart-centered guidance and intuition, which is, we have different types of people who love frequency technology. Some are the science geeks, which I am not. But others might just know, hey, I'm sensitive to energy, and this just makes me feel good, and I feel the frequencies in my body. I'm elevated. My mood is enhanced. This helped me with this or that, according to maybe your own testimonials and many things you read. So I'm not here to convince you or really prove that this works. I will let you experience it for yourself and go through our own studies and testimonials. But just because I didn't know anything starting out, so this really helped me, which is what a Rife frequency is a singular frequency. Royal Rife, he has a great documentary. He invented actually the powerful microscope that we still use in labs today. So he was a genius inventor. He was also a virologist, and he isolated frequencies of certain viruses, found their frequencies, and when he played frequencies that were beyond their barrier, he obliterated the studied virus or the matched organism 100% of the time. So that's pretty incredible, right? But binaural beats, what I didn't know is just is two of the frequencies that complement each other. Now what we have here is Rife and quantum frequencies, which are many frequencies, dynamic frequencies. And we even have the world's most powerful meditation frequencies that fill up the whole space with our highest quantum frequencies. So again, there's a little explanation just so you get a basic understanding between Rife and PEMF and binaural. I did not know this when I started. I just knew I wanted to work with frequencies. So that's that. But what if you are sciencey or you want more confidence? The way to start, the first step is I highly recommend starting with our practitioner course. This is an accredited course, and it can be your gift with one of our units today that I will gift you. One of our, I'll show you when we get to which packages that I will gift this with. But it's currently on sale, so don't worry about it. You can also get it on sale if you really want to get started. And even if you wanted to get started today and you end up with any of the packages I present that allows it, I will credit you that off based on only from being here today in this webinar, not outside the webinar. So mention me and this webinar. And if you're already working with someone, just contact them, let them know I sent you, and I'll give them a little of the lowdown. Okay, that's already if you have someone that you're working with here. But what this course does is it helped me build huge confidence, because like I said, I'm not sciencey. I didn't understand how to work with frequency optimally, but this is actually, it says 6 weeks, but honestly, I did this in less than 2 weeks, and so can you. I had my laptop open when I was in the kitchen cooking, and then I took a quick test while, the food was in the oven. So anyone can do it. If I did, I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend this course. Let's show you what that's like when you go to learn. There it is right here. And see, it's very affordable. Boris teaches it, if you guys know Boris. He is a great mentor. So I'll put that in here as well. But moving forward, it's a 6-part course. It gives you the principles of frequency healing, the evolution of technology and consciousness, holistic synergy for healing and transformation, and using frequency healing devices for holistic well-being. It's actually how to work with someone and assess them in health and well-being. And it gives you actually workbooks that you can use with other people and have them off and running into starting to improve their health immediately. And then understanding specific frequencies. We also have an AI tool for our practitioners. If you're stumped and let's say someone comes in and says, oh, I have this and that, and you aren't confident in just advising, you can consult with our AI tool. That is very helpful. Who's liking this first and foremost? Who's enjoying understanding or learning, would like to be a practitioner in frequency, even if you have no background at all, no experience necessary, and you say, hey, I want to be accredited and certified in minimum amount of time with the confidence to start helping myself, my family, and others as a career. Love it. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm really excited. Don't hesitate to get started. You can become certified in no time and really start your journey today. So this is, thanks, very interesting. Yeah, grab that. We can credit it towards your package if you choose to do it later, but get into that course. But let's start with what the many, like we have, I was telling you I was looking at Spooky 2 Rife Machine. And I'm so glad I paused and found this instead, because this includes the Rife therapies that I was looking for and so much more, because it has basic and all the way to very high dose PEMF. What I like about this, maybe you've heard of things like beamer mats or cumbersome frequency machines, PEMF. These are passive. You see, they project depending on the size of your unit. Like the one I started with, this Chi Coil Max, could project 20 feet per coil. Okay, and then the one behind me, it's a yin and yang. This is the yin, and then there's the yang, and each one, they project 30 feet of projection together. They do an entire office. And the closer you are to them, the higher the dose and the less time needed to receive the frequency. The more you receive the impact of them, the faster the results, right? They also are sound frequencies. So whether you do yoga or breath work or sound healing, you can incorporate these frequencies, which they are on now. And I will play you some different types of frequencies just so you can hear the different types. Like this one I love. It's called Remove Negative Energy. I'll just play this real quick and then we'll go back to this one. This is a fun one, right? Remove negative energy. This comes with our basic program, all the way to our higher ultimate abundance frequencies, which sound like this. Abundance Ultimate, this is a very special frequency. It's with our Hidden Dragon Club. It's the world's most powerful frequencies for abundance and manifestation. Do you think something like this can increase your bottom line, not just personally, but to perhaps charge for sessions of people or parties or events where people can come and meditate with these frequencies to increase their fortune? Isn't this fun? So let's go back to our... Anyone object to me going back to the Infinities Plus we were with? I know everybody loves the Ultimate Abundance. I did, if you want a replay of my Ultimate Abundance, I will put my email here, just Galit at SheLifeStore.com. Shoot me a line and I'll send you that replay when I did the meditation with the Ultimate Abundance frequencies. Galit at SheLifeStore.com. Okay, so also the big aura is light therapy. Imagine if the lights were down and dimmed and you had a room with these, the yin and the yang, or even more, and have that light therapy. It's very soothing. These on each corner here, these are quartz crystals or crystal resonance, and they're also inside these Chi Coil Max as well as the 3S. Oops, sorry if I made a lot of noise. How is this resonating, you guys? I just want to show you. You start with number one, path number one. You get certified as a frequency technology expert, as an accredited course for very little time, very little price. Or perhaps you're already a practitioner. I was a practitioner to start, but that still gave me a lot more confidence in working with this. So I highly recommend that's your starting point. Next, how about one of these choices? You can start with a single device. I recommend you start with one of our professional units. When you go here, what I was talking about is the Chi Coil Max. And if this price point is too high for you, that's where I started, but we do have some financing options. Here comes some AI pop-ups. But this is a very nice unit, which I highly recommend as a starter. It's 11 feet per coil. You can use it as a semi-professional unit. It's great for travel, great for personal use. And this is our starting point. This is great. It comes, it's more of a phone web-based app, versus this comes with an actual console, like a tablet, a Galaxy, with all these frequencies built in. However, if this is all you can start with, that's a great place to start. You can trade it up later, or you can try it for 30 days. We have a 30-day money back guarantee on any of these. Try it out for 30 days or your money back. These, each one come with this frequencies, console 2. This comes with these frequencies. I'll explain about this later, just so you know. This one comes with advanced. This one comes with this. This one comes with this. Automatically, they come preloaded with frequencies. Up here, you can just see the quantum, the higher quantum, and advanced. So again, quantum, higher quantum, and advanced. I went to technology. I went to frequencies. These are the basics. basics are with the mini, and then it goes up from there. Okay, you can get all of them too. You can just get everything across the board all at once and save money. Okay. There's also the Chi Resonance Vibra-Acoustic Medbed, meaning that you can use these alone, put them on your desk, put them in your office if you're a practitioner or anything in the wellness industry, or even workout or gym or meditator or yoga, anything. You can just put them on a table, that's fine, on a desk. Or you can attach them with the arms with our Chi Resonance Vibra-Acoustic Medbed. So the frequencies also alone, without anything, they do our vibrational vibra-acoustic experience with sound. So this alone is an experience. If you're a massage therapist, if you are using a table for anything, you can, even if you do facials or whatever, you can use this vibroacoustic bed and include the sound patch through. Or you can attach the scalar energy. The scalar is the field it creates around the body. These are strong therapeutic grade scalar energy. So you can start there. You can start charging about $75 to $100. Well, actually, this is wrong because it's actually, that was for a group session. So group sessions, if you have the big ones and you have several people, you can charge less. But if you add your own modality, let's say you're a Reiki practitioner or a massage, obviously you can upgrade and say, hey, would you like frequencies alone, or would you like an assessment because I'm a practitioner with Chi Life, or would you like to add your own? So if singular is $120 to $150 per session. Okay, so you can start with the course and a single device. You can start with a course, which is a gift with this package. It's the practitioner course with a trade show retail package. I really highly recommend this. You'll get a free gift with this package today, which is where it says partner with us. This says trade show retail license, but I highly recommend you consider it a practitioner trade show retail license. You can go down and see all the different options. You can sell these and receive 20% commission, which is incredibly good. If you sell one unit, that's almost $2,000, right? And it almost pays for itself. Your return on investment is so much higher here, but these actually go, you can create a whole business. This is a mini business in a box. You don't have to do trade shows, but it's a business. You can, if you have a home office or a practitioner's office, so this is a whole business. Here you get 2 beds, you can have 2 rooms, you can rent to a practitioner while you work on someone in your room, or you can set someone up while you work with someone else. So for more passive income, these are great options, and this is what the choice will be gifted. Okay, today you can go up from there. Who finds this as a interesting business path for you, career path? Do you see how you can start with a full business? And you might say, hey, this might be too expensive for me. I don't have that money lying around. Well, no problem. We can discuss options for financing. So especially with the one with the 20% commission, so you can get that return on investment fast. However, you can start with the course and just buy frequency. You can buy any of our frequency albums on their own when you're going to frequencies, and you can just get frequencies that you're interested in and start using them with headphones or with speaker in your sessions. This is our newest. This is really exciting, our biohacking collection. We presented recently about that. We have a new stem cell frequency as well. And sound frequencies are very, very effective. The only thing you don't get is the scalar energy field and the gem resonance. But it's a start. You can add a unit later. Now, another option is our entire wellness center, which is a full business in a box. And if you want that presentation, you go to partner with us. Message me again. Very reliable starter. Yes, I agree, Rosalind. It really is a great starter because you have the entire business and increase your return on investment, not just by one-on-one, but retail. So I want to show you this entire business plan here. It will say to book a consultation. I will put my consult here. I will include with you. And actually, I think someone will include it here as well, I think. But I have it here. So if you please book a consultation with me, I'll explain all about that. Again, programs that have the retail aspect, you'll get your return on investment much faster compared with sessions by themselves. Or group, getting a bigger unit will enable you to do group sessions rather than just the one-on-ones, which will increase your return on investment even though their price point is higher. I hope I'm making sense of why that might be interesting. You can add technology for upsells with your clients. Would you like some Qi Wand technology with your massage today, or with your meditation today while you're getting the frequencies? Would you like to start with our, would you like some treatment with the Diamond Power Quantum Beauty Wand? Now, on its own, it does not come with the diamond. It comes with the red ruby. It comes with the red laser, because this is skin, surface skin deep, and then the higher you do the light, the gem, you go deeper and deeper into the layers. So you can upgrade. This also comes with a free course about gem technology, gem resonance. Okay, I'll put this in here for you to grab. I don't want you surfing while we're here, but go ahead, open it if this interests you. As an add-on, it's also a part of my gift for certain packages today. So, wouldn't you just love to receive this for free? If you book a call with me and book one of our packages, it'll be my gift to you. I hope David doesn't kill me for doing that, but yeah, why not? So who would like one of these? I think that's really interesting to enhance your business. It's a great way to charge for, oh, you have a scar here, you have blemishes here, let me treat those with our Qi Wand. Then other add-ons, we have this great red light therapy mat. People love red light therapies, and you can say, hey, do you want it with the red light therapy mat or without? And you can, we also have a crystal, 7 crystal mat. You have one of these, or you have which one? You have the wand, or you have the mat. Now here are some of, hey, why didn't these line up? But here are some of the session plans. You have the wand already? Would love some shares. Congratulations. They just shipped out. So we have frequencies, again, for so much. Emotional healing, success frequencies, biohacking, ailments such as cancer, etc. People love the Schumann resonance. They are very relaxing. This is great to do meditations with if you like to host meditation sessions. We also have fun frequencies like reality bending, as we call them. We have ayahuasca. We have many different types of frequencies to emulate these higher mind experiences, even LSD. We have LSD, we have mushroom emulator, really fun. Autism breakthrough, there's ADHD. We also have Lyme liberator, prostate. We have diabetes conquer. We have a full set of pets. This is the one I was showing you earlier, the Abundance Ultimate. So if you want to drop me a line at galit@chilifestore.com and ask me for that replay, I'm happy to share. We have pet frequencies, we have skin rejuvenation frequencies, we have those stem cell frequencies, meditation frequencies, detox, and again, all the right frequencies. So someone was saying that they were looking for frequencies to help with MS or with immune disorders, autoimmune. What I recommend, you can also do this, and you can type in our search bar and you can type in autoimmune. I think it's correct. Might need a dash, but there you go. Autoimmune and systemic condition. You can actually type in the actual autoimmune disorder and find the right frequencies to support you there. And also, I'm not sure if it's MS. Let's see, it could be multiple. Yep, there it is. So we have frequencies there as well. You can purchase them outright, or if you get any of our units, they will come with the right frequencies automatically. Okay? So there you have that, of all the types of many, many frequencies. So let's see. Where are you? How do you rate yourself? Because you might be thinking, well, I believe in frequency technology, but I don't know if others do. Who would want this? Right? What kind of people will come to me because this is fairly new, or is it unknown in my area? How do I how can I count on people being interested in what I have to offer? Right? First of all, we know we have our innovators and pioneers like Nikola Tesla and Royal Rife, Bassett and Pila. I guess there's others, right, that they created. They are the inventors, or, well, actually, they are the ones who tapped into that consciousness, right, and brought it forth to humanity. But then we have early adopters and visionaries, and that would be David Wong, the creator of Chi Life, right, of the Chi coils. I would call him a visionary and an early adopter, right? He had a vision in 2017, I believe it was, and he's like, barely anyone is doing this. I want to get this out to the world. And, he could have said, well, no one's doing it, so I better not do it either because no one will be interested, right? He did not say that. He had a calling, and he believed in it, that he wanted to get it out to the masses. Now, there's the early majority, as we call. Perhaps this is you. And I think that in today, whatever you believe in the Maha movement, this is bringing forth alternative to the medical industry. It's bringing awareness that there's non-invasive ways through frequency, through alternatives, to help support health, right? From studies by doctors, universities, you can find studies on PubMed.gov, you can find studies on NASA, you can find studies all over the place where integrative medicine and doctors and clinics are starting to incorporate PEMF, and it's again FDA approved. PEMF is a FDA approved type of therapy. They're starting to incorporate mats, including like horse trainers and people sleeping on the mats. Biohackers are starting to emerge and gain huge followings. And again, the Maha movement is helping bring this forth, not necessarily by name, but they're making you question, are there other ways that we haven't been told about to enhance health. Then who's familiar with Joe Dispenza, a huge hero? And now Tony Robbins is saying that PEMF has helped him on his health journey. So talk about bringing this to mainstream. So we call this early majority. Is this the time for you to step into and be a part of this early adopter, early majority? I think this is where we are in the journey right now, where mainstream business owners like chiropractors, dentists, or all sorts of different practitioners, Reiki, whether you're an energy healer or have a clinic, whether you are a coach or a psychologist or a psychiatrist, there are ways to emulate. We do emulate vitamins and minerals and things like that via frequency. We have vitamin C, we have zinc, we have detox, we have after-vax detox even here. But this is becoming mainstream at the early stage. Would you like to be one of the first in your neighborhood, in your town, in your friend group, in your peer group to say, hey, I am taking this on. I'm bringing this to people's awareness, to people's neighborhoods via a storefront, via an office, via a home office, via an already existing business to enhance, whether it's your gym or your personal trainer, whatever it is. We are here. It's here. And it's only growing and exploding from here. Would you like to be a late majority as a business catching up after everyone already knows about it? Or would you like to be that first you on your social media and say, guess what I got? I did this myself, and I can't tell you how much interest it generated. And what I do as a business coach is I help teach people how they can get their business off the ground. Because, hey, I've been through it. Now, there are the holdouts. Anyone here a holdout? Probably not, because you're still here. So congratulations. You're probably not that holdout, right? Slow to adopt new technologies or approaches until, they're kicking themselves and say, gosh, I wish I bought Amazon. I wish I bought Oracle. Funny story, I bought Oracle in the 90s and sold it. I'm like, this is going nowhere. Yep. I was an early adopter, but I was also an impatient one. So, which category resonates with you today? And which do you aspire to lead? Check in with yourself. So here we go. Who feels like this is out of their reach? Or maybe you can just start with the practitioner's course, which I highly encourage, because it'll give you that understanding, that credibility, that confidence and inspiration to start helping others. And then this is how we have it. We do have Klarna payments. We also have this thing called 7-figure partner. If you have pretty decent credit, it's a soft credit check where you could just enter your info and they don't change your credit, but they just take a look and they go, well, based on this soft credit, we're going to offer you these types of financiers, these credit cards, these limits with these interest rates. And obviously the better your rate, the better your interest rate. But that's free to do. It's a partner of ours, so it's safe to see, hey, what do I qualify for? Maybe I qualify for partial payment and I can put the other on a credit card. So I'm happy to custom invoice you, put, hey, I can only put this much on this credit card and this much on this credit card. Or I can put this much via bank transfer, or this one. We even take crypto. We do. Or if you're like, well, this is I want to do Klarna. I'm familiar with Klarna. I already have credit with Klarna. For those of you who might not be familiar with it, this is where you can find, when you go to the bottom of our website and you go to financing, you can apply there with the Klarna. Here is the 7-figure funding down here. Okay, look at this. They might have a special offer of 0% introductory rate. So you can literally start your business tomorrow. Actually, you go do your course under 2 weeks. You're certified. Your coils ship in 2 days. So just so you know, the shipping, if anyone's interested, these ship within 2 days or so. These are made to order. So when you go and it says join VIP waitlist, no, you go through me. And you say, Galit, I don't want to wait or join some wait list. I'm ready. I will get you on that. They'll start making yours. And it takes about three or so weeks to ship. But any of these, even this, it does say join waitlist, or just go through me. I will get you there. No need for a wait list. And again, book a consultation. It may or may not go to me. So please go through me unless you already have someone. Klarna or Stripe do not work in Australia. Thank you for letting me know. PayPal and Visa Card Connect. Well, I think 7-figure financing might work everywhere. So please give that a try. I think they do work. By the way, sorry, I'm being distracted. Do you know that you can do 2, but you can also do 4? I'll show you. For double, I have a client that created this beautiful space and he used 4. So this is scalar, but you can also do tetrascalar, meaning that, well, first of all, you can travel with them because it's a case. So if you're going from place to place, or if you're presenting or anything like that, they are very portable. But you set up a whole field on 4 corners of the room. Remember, each one 20 feet, you can put several people in that room. So that's a great way to create a business. However, if you prefer the shinier object of the Aura coil, it's just slightly smaller. So it depends on portability, really, and what you prefer in your space. So how is this sounding? Is this for you? Would you like some support? Oh, and I was going to tell you about the 7-figure financing, and I totally spaced that. So let me put that, show you that here and here is this. And I think this is not just the US. But thanks for that comment. Okay. And all of these are third parties. But if you can't get financing and you have fairly good credit, come to me. I'll try and help you. If you have 50% down, I could probably create a financing plan for you. Okay? So there is a way for everyone to get in on this business. But what I would like to invite you is to book a call with me. I'll put my link here. And then I'd like to take you on a guided meditation. So here is my booking link. I don't know if we can click it here. But again, send me an email, galit@chilifestore.com if you're watching this in replay and you would like to book a call. Because I can give you personalized coaching, help you with your path, help you with financing. Sound good? Who would like to go through a wonderful quantum healing meditation? Because, hey, we all can be in our own way when we really want something. So without further ado, I'd like to switch this out to our ultimate abundance frequencies, starting with universal abundance. Hope you can hear that. And take you on a guided meditation. How does that sound? And then after that, we'll do some Q&A. Does that Sound good for everyone? Well, it works in replay. So here is your cue. If you are watching this in replay now, because I'm not sure, last time I had the session, I had 50 people here live. Here I have very few, so I'm just questioning the link. I'm not sure what happened, but if you are just getting the replay, this is your cue to slow down. I like to watch my replays sped up. Confession. So if you're watching this sped up, it's your cue to slow it down to real time for the meditation. Sound good? Okay, good. So here we go. This will be a closed eye meditation, and what we're going to do is give you these frequencies that you can enjoy while we do the meditation. So it'll be closed eye. What I do, because we all harbor fears, limiting beliefs, unconscious patterns, the meditation will actually take you through the releasing of those limiting beliefs. How does that sound? Who would like to release their limited beliefs? In this quantum meditation, we'll close our eyes and we'll take some deep breaths. We'll receive these frequencies. I'll turn them up a little bit. I hope you can hear both me and the frequencies and let me know if there's a problem. Okay, closing our eyes, let's take some nice breaths. Let's inhale into our heart center so we can get nice and centered. And then exhale, and with each breath, just let the tension go. Allow your body to feel heavy and sink into your seat, your bed, your cushion. And with every breath, you feel heavier, more grounded. Your mind goes quieter, and let your shoulders drop, and let your jaw soften, and let your eye sockets loosen. And if you're doing that scowl on your forehead, let that go as well. You know you are here, you are safe, you're supported, and you're here to receive. You're here to receive guidance from your higher self. That's what I work with. I work with the higher self, and I call that higher self superconscious. And in that field of consciousness, we are all connected. So when I speak to superconscious, your own superconscious is listening. You just set the intention to receive. What I'd like you to do is just acknowledge those old programs. Bring your attention to those old patterns that may have held you back. You say, well, I would love to be a practitioner and have a frequency business and help people make impact, help myself change my own frequency, and in turn entrain others to help them and elevate the frequency, not just of myself, but in the collective field together. This is my mission in life. I feel the calling and I feel guided. However, there are some fears and a voice that says, what if you fail? And maybe there's a doubt that says, I'm not ready. I don't have the resources. What will others think? What other judgments come up from yourself or others that make you shrink? Like, who am I to have this? Who am I to succeed? Or even the fear of your own voice or your own power or your own success. Just allow these voices to come up without pushing them, resisting them, without judging them. Because you know what? These patterns were created with good intention to keep you safe, because the unconscious knows one thing. It knows how to keep you safe by staying the same. Because see, you survived, you're here, right? So whatever patterns and programs you've been running, it had a good intention. However, they were created when your unconscious was being formed. Long, long, long time ago, and they're really no longer applicable. You're ready for an update. Who is ready for an upgrade? And let go of those old echoes of the old programming, because they're not who you are. You are a consciousness expanding itself, an energy being, having a human experience. So I want you to now imagine that you're gathering all those fears and doubts, all the judgments, the imposter feelings, the fears of failure, success, and judgments, and all the beliefs that you're not allowed or incapable or worthy of it. And just see them as dark smoke swirling in front of you. And don't be scared. They're all parts of you. They are created with good intention. And you can acknowledge them without fear because you're ready to face them. They aren't real, but only figment of your imagination. Because remember, you're an energy being, a pure consciousness having a human experience. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine blowing the smoke into a bright, infinite light. The smoke just turns and swirls, and with each swirl it becomes into a beautiful white light. This light replaces the smoke instantly, and the smoke is completely dissolved. All those old programs are neutralized, and I speak to your superconscious, see these old limiting beliefs, do a massive change history, and everything is needed, and neutralize them. Allow them to be gone, no longer defining you as the identity of a successful practitioner or business owner, making impact here for your soul calling. Notice the relief. You might feel energy in your body. Don't fight it. Just allow it. It's just your own superconscious allowing to dissolve those limiting beliefs. Like a river of desire, the boulders that have been blocking you are dissolving so you can flow with ease towards your end result, your wants, your manifestations. Allowing the relief, the space, and the freedom that is opening inside of you. Superconscious, treat all chakras, limiting beliefs, identities, treat the fears, imposter syndrome, inner child, inner critic, overthinker. Any level of unworthiness, allow it to dissolve. Treat fear of judgment. Treat all fear-based emotions, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of being seen, and fear of shining my light and stepping into greatness. Superconscious, treat those fears. Treat fear of not being significant enough, worthy enough, belonging enough. Treat the perfectionist. Treat just the identity that doesn't believe they're allowed to have what they want or love. Treat I'm not safe enough. Treat broken agreements, suffering contracts, family history, family rules, structures, constellations, entanglements, detached cords that are out of alignment with this choice, with love and respect, with the masculine or the feminine. And treat, please, there's also a fear of surpassing the masculine or surpassing the maternal or paternal matriarch or patriarch in your sphere, your field. Thank you. Treat fear of abandonment, fear of change, fear of the unknown, fear of rejection. Imagine all the old stories, old blocks, old programming completely dissolved. Treat emotions, emotions A, emotions B. Treat lack-based emotions. Anything that's out of alignment with the version of yourself who is living their life on purpose, loving the impact they are making, elevating themselves through frequency, and helping others step into their own greatness, as within, so without. Treat stress, fears, and anxiety, and step into confidence. Superconscious, treat that, allowing that confident identity to emerge. Treat the throat chakra, treat all chakras, root, solar plexus, or the sacral. Treat the sacral first. Thank you. That's a big one here. Solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, please. Thank you. Oh. That's wonderful. And then superconscious, your superconscious is doing all the heavy lifting for you. I want you to now imagine a golden light shining down from above, entering through the crown of your head. This is the frequency of success, abundance, and wholeness. I want you to fully receive it. You are safe receiving success. You are worthy of success. And allow it filling your mind, every thought infused with clarity and confidence, going down your body, your throat. Every word is expressed with self-expressive, authentic love. And feel it in your heart, that beat reminding you that you are worthy and in alignment. And allow it to fill up your entire body, every cell alive with energy and power. And around you, see yourself standing tall in your life, fully aligned with your success. Notice what that looks like for you. We all have a different story, a different vision, and a different journey. You just choose what you love. And notice how you move, how you speak, how you create. Notice the ease with the frequency and opportunities flow to you. The calm, the confidence, and just allow yourself to receive. Superconscious, treat this metaphor of golden light, knowing that I am aligned with ultimate worthiness of success. I am confident. I am capable. I am whole. I am ready. Breathe deeply, allowing this truth to anchor every level of every being. Because this is you. This is a version of you. Just notice how natural it is to succeed. Notice how safe it feels to shine your light, and how much joy it feels to be fully expressed. This is who you are. This is who you've always been, waiting to emerge. So take another beautiful deep breath and exhale. Know you are free from doubt, whole, you're confident, you're worthy, you're successful, and you're ready. Superconscious, treat any more resistance to embodying my vision that I would love to create from love, through excitement, through joy, through impact, through alignment. Do massive change history as needed, and then ground and anchor this identity back into the matrix of the universe, including everything we treated here today across all memories, timelines, and ego states. Take some nice breaths, and when you're ready, take your time. You can gently bring back your awareness into wakeful awareness. Bring your wiggle your fingers and toes. I'd like to see how that felt for you. I would love to enter if anybody wants some clarity, or if you want to work with me, you can do that as well. And then you are welcome to learn more about anything I'm doing, be it one-on-one coaching, group coaching. I even created a mantra app called Quantum Mantras. So I love this frequency work, and I invite you to reach out to me, Galit at Chi Life Store, or book that, or just ask me for the link, or book that call, or you can go to chilifestore.com under coaching and join something. So I would love to know, those who participated in this meditation, what was that like for you? How do you feel? Do you feel shifted in any way? Do you feel more confident and excited? And any comments or questions are welcome. Thank you. So if you would like to raise your hand, and we can allow you to just ask freely and speak, and if you'd like to be on camera, you can. Would love to support you. How was that meditation? That may have been unique for some of you. Again, as a practitioner, whether you do any sort of work, coaching, massage, Reiki healing, any kind of energy work or hands-on work, enhance it with these frequencies. It makes a very big difference. And I think that some of you might not even have fully integrated this energy work we just did, because sometimes there's a little delay, because when I feel the energy still working through me, I know it's probably working through you as well. Does the console come with iPhone for these frequencies? What a great question. So let me show you how it works, so you can have a really clear picture. I'll go back and share my screen. That's such a great question. Okay, the mini is just one yin coil. Yin means energy that's more calming, help with sleep, calm, stress, and it attaches to your phone with a web-based app, so you don't get anything in addition. When you start with this unit and up, it comes with, it's like a galaxy, a unit. It comes here, let me show you. It's on a stand here. Comes with this, okay? This attaches to, like the big ones attached, you see that unit right there? That big unit? That's like $1,000 unit. It automatically comes with it. But that's an amplifier. That amplifier attaches to, you know, like a splitter, and it'll go right to here. So you play the frequencies, it goes right through that and into the unit, so the unit amplifies it. And then the same goes with this. It comes with a smaller amplifier, and in the same manner attaches to those. Although you can go wirelessly to the tablet as well. That's an option with most of these. I hope that answered your question, and I'll show you in the photo. Are you interested in any of these specific? Which one are you guys interested in? So just to recap again, this one, okay, you see this? This is the unit, the little amplifier. It's pretty nice, it's portable, it's lightweight, fits in this pack, in this suitcase, you can travel with it. And then this one, you can travel with this as well, and you see this one is a lot smaller. Okay, now this is 24 by 24 inches, and it comes with that unit. Okay, you can also get stands for it. So for example, when you go to the center, like if you look at, well, actually you can just look at these. You can put them on these stands. And this is what we have in our wellness center, anyone interested in a full wellness center, because you can go up here and again, you book a call with me and I'll walk you through it, or just send me an email and I'll send you the presentation and all that. But you can put, many to one in a room. All you need is a minimum of 600 square feet for this. Does that answer your question? And again, you can, if you get the trade show, any other trade show, I'll give you that free gift. If you order anything from this webinar or email me, I'll be sure to get you whatever deal I can. I hope that helped. Any other questions about frequencies, about coaching, about which unit is right for you, about financing? Is everybody ready to take on that journey? PEMF and console for my PC. Is that a question? You can see if I can let you in here. I think we can make you, I can try and unmute you. Hold on. Rosalind. No, I can't do it from my end, but if there's someone that can give you ability to speak, that would be really great, to ask a question or type it in. Hey, there we go. Thanks. Go ahead and mute yourself, or you can be on video. We can chat it up. You're welcome to.
Hello.
Hello, Rosalind.
Can you hear?
I can hear you.
Okay. I have a Samsung iPhone. I have a remote area for incoming messages. Takes a while. I'm in the black spot. I'm interested in the console with PEMF. And you say that there is a different sort of screen to purchase with this product. So
You don't purchase it, it automatically will come with the 3S and above. So if you're interested in the are you interested in the Max? Which one were you thinking about?
it is new to me and my perception, of course. You advertise for the one for 649 console.
Oh, God, the
Is this
mini.
what you're saying?
Yes, okay, thank you. So thanks for clarifying. The mini does not come with a console. It attaches to a phone via a web-based app. So the internet is helpful. But however, when you have the tablet with the higher ones than the 649, then you don't really need the internet. They're downloaded on there and you can play them. And occasionally you do need the internet for updates. But for the web-based and the phone only, because it's the web, you probably should have internet. It does protect you. It's funny because you're using the internet, but it does help you with EMFs as well. But if you're looking for the mini, it does depend on signal.
Yes, we're upgrading here because of the signal. So this is being looked at present.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah. And then so if you had a signal, you could just get the mini and just use it with your phone. Absolutely. Otherwise, any other ones and above. And well, you know what you can do? Let me show you. Actually, you can buy a console for it, a small console. Like, you can actually get console 1 and just have it separate. Like, let's say you can buy it with the mini. So it's an add-on. It comes with all the rife and it comes with the basic frequencies. It comes with a lot of nice things, but you can get this. And then what else you can do is you can add frequencies to it a la carte. Meaning, so if you bought the mini, and then you wanted this, they will be preloaded. You just have to log in, and then when there is an update, occasionally you should go on the internet and refresh. But for the most part, you shouldn't need the internet all the time. And then you can download any new frequencies. Let's say you want specific frequencies that you don't have, you can just buy them a la carte as well. Does that make sense?
Um, I think that would be better where I am.
Oh, I thought I was sharing my screen. I'm so sorry.
What am I doing?
Can you see
Can
this? So I was saying, get the
Yes, I
mini, and then
can.
you buy the console. So you buy both of these, and it's still less. But again, this has about it's a personal unit. It has about 3 foot range. And it's yin. These are yin and yang. It's more of a complete energy, but this is great for starter. But these have great reviews as well. And they do help with sleep, and they come with all the right frequencies. They help with stress
All
relief,
right.
remove negative energy, things like that. Makes sense? I hope that
Thank you.
helped. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you need the links? Thank you for the question.
Well, I'd be better to start with the console one.
I agree. Let me give you those links.
Mhm. Thank you.
So you start with these. I'll put that, I put that page right here for you. So you basically go and you add it to cart and check out. And you might
Thank
want to
you.
do the soft credit check if you are interested in seeing, hey, what do I qualify for? If you want to do it that way. There's some people
Well, that's
are
something.
thinking, some people say, hey, I really want to get in a 3S, but I only have enough for the mini. You can see if you qualify first, and it'll say, oh yeah, you have, we'll give you this much, and this is at 0%. It's possible. I've seen it happen where people really wanted an upgrade, but you can try it out for 30 days. If you want to upgrade, you can upgrade or within that 30 days. Just send it back. We'll send you the upgrade. Down the line, there's also a trade up. If your 30 days are expired, you can, we have a trade up program where you get a little credit towards the new one. And what we do is we take the used one and we donate it to someone in need.
Well, that's interesting. If I didn't meet you today online, I would not have known.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you found you got an email, right? You came and joined, and how did you feel with the energy healing?
I found it to be very reassuring, and it's quite of a clarity. I'm blocking all the silly thoughts.
Silly thoughts. Well said. We do have silly thoughts. And if you ask yourself, like, the way I talk to myself, would I tell an innocent child that? Of course not. Then why do we speak like that to ourselves? It is silly
I
thought.
think it's just a matter of knowing that we're able to sabotage things better.
Well, with good intention to stay the same and resist change. Are you looking to be a practitioner yourself?
I've got so many of these items. At present, my family are asking me to be their guinea pig.
Well, perhaps they can be useful to help other people if you have the confidence to start utilizing on yourself and then others. And hey, it's what you love, not what others think, right? Ultimately.
Oh, I love my cousin, don't you worry. And we're going through the same transition.
Oh, wonderful. The world is awakening. Any other questions, or do you have any more questions, Roslyn?
No, thank you.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
very grateful.
I'm grateful to you. Let me know if you need any more support. I'm glad to answer questions or shoot me an email. You got the link?
Well, I'm bearing in mind that I will order that, what I require, but it won't be until a fortnight.
Okay. And for those of you who aren't in Australia, fortnight means 14 nights, it means 2 weeks. Well, I'll be sure to reach out and see how you're doing. Colette or Teresa, anyone that's left here, any other questions? I welcome you to ask. And I appreciate you being here. The stragglers that are left over. I will book a call soon, Galit. Thanks so much. You're so welcome. Yeah, and I'm here to answer any questions. And remember the special. If you know, and if you have any questions, this is what we're here for. Was there anyone that you're leaning towards? Are you interested in the course to start, etc.? I know, I would love to support you. So yes, you have my link to book a call. You book a call immediately. Interest in the 3S. Great unit. Love the 3S. Let me just make sure that you have that. And if you can't find anything in my calendar, just shoot me a line. There you go. I put it in. Anyone else? How about Teresa? She has any questions before we end it? Thank you. Great. You have my email as well. Well, I appreciate you. Oh, Teresa's here. Thank you. Okay. Well, I appreciate you staying for the Q&A and staying over. Much, much appreciated. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all probably very soon. Oh, there's a live event in California if anyone wants to go and experience these lives. Anyone willing or near LA, California, I'm in Ojai, and October 5th, we're going to do a live event. So if you're interested in coming to that, the event will be free. You just have to get here. So making that announcement. All the best, everyone. Thank you.